Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy for the Sony PlayStation 2 again. In the last video, we headed to the lost Precursor City, and we did some exploration. Now we're going to pick back up where we left off. So we now have everything in Rock Village at last. And now we have most of the things in the Precursor Village. Or, well, the lost Precursor City slash village slash what have you. And now we need to go back to where we left off in the Precursor City and then work from there. Now thankfully we don't have to take this entrance at all. All we have to do is just go back to these platforms. And then we can go in here. Nice grab. Now we can make our way down into the surface and back into the city. Alright, we are back in the pod chamber. We need to get out of the pod. And we need to start looking around again. That's where we came in from the first time. Now, we need to find another way to get anywhere. And that is it. We need to get onto these lids to get our last scout flyer and another power cell. I'm amazed I can grab onto that. Here's where we go next. We go down another slide. And I'm holding down on the left analog stick, just like I did on the last one, because that will allow me to control my descent on this slide a little bit and make it easier to go down this slide and get the orbs. Well, at least I can skip stuff on the way back. I don't have to worry about very much on the way there, because I don't have to worry about missing a whole lot of things. These slides are definitely going to take me at least more than one attempt just to get past. Just because I want to get down these slides in one attempt. I don't want to be taking these slides over and over and over again just for one single precursor orb. Now, I know where I should be. I just need to get over there and not get horribly maimed. And that's where I was last time. And there we go. Alright. This is the fun part. There's all this things that we can walk on around here. I mean, if you look up, it'll definitely be more apparent. But an eco vent after this power cell, yeah, that's pretty suspicious. I mean, we're gonna get a power cell, but gee, I wonder what will go wrong.
I got a bad feeling about this.
That.
Jak, run! The dark eco is rising!
That goes wrong. We need to get that dark eco. No, we don't need to get the dark eco. We need to get the blue eco. The dark eco is the thing we don't want. We need to get the blue eco. And we need, really, to get from point A to point B. Hopefully. While also making it past the Dark Eco. Come on, get over there. Brilliant. I can't believe I had to double back for those Precursor orbs there, but it was worth it. And also, I'd rather not take long jumps because that'll just get me in trouble. I should have used a high jump. I should have crouched and then jumped. And right here, we need to use this launcher to get out of here. And over here, it's our last power cell. We now have everything in the Lost Precursor City. And once we go through this door, we'll end up back over here. And I wonder, now that we have everything, yes, yes, and yes, we do have 56, right? We do have 56. What does our game say? 56. What happens if I load the game? I'm back here now. Well, I suppose I can work with that. I was hoping that would warp me back to the beginning of the area, but that'll more than likely take me back to the pod room, which I do want to go to. So I'm going to go to the pod room, if I knew where it was. If I knew where it was from here, I would go over there. Actually, I still think things are looking up anyway, because I can still leave from here anyway. Yeah, I can still leave from here. Matter of fact, I want to believe that this is the... Yep, this is the first room. So it was good to take the save load shortcut after all. Now I just need to long jump and then get back to the entrance. Didn't actually do this in the practice run, so that's why. Wow, that was interesting. That's why I got a little confused trying to get back here. I took the long way when I practiced all this. And now we're in the first room. Matter of fact, this is the same way that I took last time. I just remembered where everything was. Okay. Waiting on that. And this will take me back to the entrance. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and long jump our way to the button. That way we can get out. And now that we are out of the Lost Precursor City, we have one more place to go. Now, the first time around, when I played this for the internet, I forgot that this place existed. And because of that, I didn't do it until later in the game. Matter of fact, I was halfway through the third locale of the game, the third hub world, if you will, before I realized, wait a minute, I need to go over there. And over there is in this direction. Alright. We need to be careful over here because we are near the deeper waters of Rock Village. Come on, get over there. We just need to take these pontoons over to this area. And here we are. Boggy Swamp. I forgot to go over here until a little later than I should have last time around. And now that I've been playing for 10 minutes...
Wow! You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with Yellow Eco.
I'm gonna come down here and play with them Yellow Eco. The Yellow Eco lets you shoot projectiles with the square button, assuming that you have it approaching through your body. It does go in the gauge in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and it does run out pretty quickly, so you need to be careful when using this stuff, and you just need to watch the gauge closely. That way, you're not taken aback when this stuff runs out. Oh, I picked it up. No wonder I couldn't find any of it. Let's go ahead and shoot the box. Jump over the brambles carefully. And now we need to go into first-person mode, go in the first-person view with the triangle button, and then stand where the Yellow Eco is and take out all these purple flying things. If we approach them, they will fly away from us, and they can also attack us too, which is not a fun visual or prospect to think about. Also, this black swamp water, you do not want to touch it. If you do, it will hurt. So I want to use the blue Eco to grab stuff instead when I need to. Now, we're going to use the Yellow Eco to take out this nest, take out all these swamp rats. And I now have an extra head, which I'm definitely going to be wanting. Also, these things. Alright. Holding up an X will let you jump up in the air. And when you're swinging forward on the lower part of the bar, that is when you hold forward on the control pad, or left analog stick actually, and jump. If you do it right, yikes. If you do it right, you'll jump forward. If you just press X, you'll let go. You'll just drop straight down, which is something you probably don't want to do. Thankfully, figuring out how to swing around, not all that difficult. Now we need to take care of another nest here. But of course, I also... Whoa. I also want to find out what's going on around here, too. The thing with Boggy Swamp is that there are multiple paths. Ow. And I should have went here during my practice run. I forgot all about this place. I forgot all about it. I tried to see if I could get to the entrance the first time around. Accidentally lost progress because I didn't save my game first. And that caused me to have to come back here near the end of the game to get the stuff in this one particular section, just so I can ensure that I got 100%.
Did you see that? Only 3 more tethers to go.
So this little section here, we had to use the Yellow Eco to get rid of the 2 enemy generators here. Destroy all that with the Yellow Eco, get a whole bunch of life, which apparently didn't give me enough for an extra hit. And there was a tether. There are 4 tethers holding balloons. And for each tether we destroy, we get a power cell. Also, butter bridge platforms. You stand on one, the other rises. Kind of like a scale. Use these to get to here, and also get these Precursor orbs. I forgot this place existed at first, and I didn't even go to it during the practice run. Well, obviously I fixed that, otherwise we wouldn't be here. And I need to go back so I can see. There we go. Okay. It's a good thing I went back, because I would have missed this so easily. Alright. Now we have nothing. However, we do have another blue eco vent, and we're going to use a launcher here to get someplace. And I died. But at least we got the scout flyer. Alright. I haven't seen any other launchers since we've been here. I could be wrong on that front. I hope I am. We need to get back on this launcher, and we need to go back to where we died. Because there was a scout flyer here. And there's also another place where we can destroy a whole bunch of things. Mainly rats and their nest. And we might as well go ahead and get back on the launcher so we can get back here. Now we're back to where we left them. Really? Not where I wanted to go. Okay. Where are we? There's the brambles. There's the pole. There's this thing. We need to shoot down boxes first. Then we're going to get the eco. Make sure we've gotten everything. And I jumped a little late, so therefore I jumped up a little bit. If your feet are up like that, like they were on that last swing, you'll go up a little bit, and you can kind of use that to get to like a higher place sometimes. I'll definitely go into more detail with this in another part of the game. There is a little bit of a method to the madness when it comes to the swings, but yeah, you want to be pressing X while holding forward. So that way, you can get the longest jump. And you can also do this.
Wow! Only 2 more tethers.
And I definitely want to get this power cell. That was fun. How are we looking so far? We're at 60 for 100. Yeah, there are 100 power cells in the game, and 2 already. And two flyers. And we are almost at half of the orbs. We need to be very careful here. And apparently I did not need the green eco. Well, might as well destroy all these things. And that was homing into something. Not sure what. But I do want to destroy these things. And destroy the boxes here. And then I want to get everything with the eco, the blue eco that is here. Are we good? We are good. And this little area in particular just kind of loops back to where we originally were. So we can just go back this way. And then we're going to go into that tunnel. Now to go ahead and get these. And there is a rock blocking a launcher. Thankfully, the yellow eco vent is in sight. So we can just go ahead and get in there. Shoot. Shoot these 2. Then get the blue eco and take the launcher.
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
And it's another arena thing, just like on Misty Island. We have another arena challenge. And what I like to do is just stay on one side, fire at everything in this direction, wait for enemies to drop down here. And I should be running out of opponents soon. That was the last one. And that just netted us another power cell. So, let's go ahead and get back in here. That took us back to where we were originally. And you are a frog.
Run away, Jack!
Apparently you kind of have to fight off getting eaten if that thing gets its tongue on you, but thankfully didn't have much of a problem with that. And here's another tether. Let's go ahead and get the green eco, not the green eco, but the yellow eco, and destroy all these things. Of course, we can get some green eco on the side too, and also hit this tether, assuming we're looking dead at it.
That dirigible's barely hanging on. Let's find the last tether.
And thankfully, it won't be too far from here. So let's get our third power cell. Let this save. And then we're going to load our game, which is now at 60%. I am amazed. And see where this takes us. We're back here. Cool. This is where we're going to be next time. So we are now almost 5 for 8 on the power cells here. We have half the orbs, and we are halfway done with the scout flies. And we are now at 60%. We are just blowing through this game. And I would say that this was just as fun as the first time around, but given what I know now and given how I'm doing things, it's a little more fun. I'm glad I'm remaking this. Anyway, join me next time where we come back to Boggy Swamp and we go through the rest of the level. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!